All right. So, to my great surprise, Nick Rakita is not staying off the internet. I was 100% sure after he fucking got up on video on Rumble, and which is a streaming platform, and was like, I'm not sorry, fuck you, I'm not going to say I'm sorry, what is just like a horrible take on he's being criminally charged for the 26 fucking grams of coke he had in his house with his children. His children were not being taken care of. There was neglect. One of the children, a 9-year-old little girl, tested positive for. So when they do a test for cocaine, they're measuring. I think it's picograms is the term, and it takes something like 500 to even show up on the test, and this little girl read for something like 5,000 fucking picograms in her hair, which is 10 times the minimum amount to even register. It's about the same amount you'd expect to see in the hair of like an adult regular user of cocaine. But you got to remember, this is a 9-year-old girl, and what's the average weight of a 9-year-old girl? Because I don't have kids. I have no idea. So, Nick Rakita's got to be, 180 to 210. He's a fully grown man. I mean, this is a girl who probably 60 pounds with the same amount of cocaine in her system as a fucking adult who regularly uses the cocaine. My point being, you're approaching like OD levels of cocaine in the still developing brain of a fucking child. And if I were Nick, I would never be Nick because I'm not a piece of shit, but if I were Nick, the very first thing I'm going to do is not get the fuck back on the internet. As soon as them documents are leaked, I'm going to shut the fuck up. And I promise you his lawyers are telling him to do that. I promise you his lawyer was not happy to see that Nick fucking got up on stream and told all of us, fuck you. When people were like, what the hell, man? Because that's such a shitty response. But to my astonishment, Nick's not done. He's got more to say. So this stream, I'm just gonna go through a couple of minutes of it because I'm almost certain that he's not going to talk about the controversy in it.
Still working out the kinks on everything. Clearly, I'm not good at running a Rumble Studio yet.
No, Nick. You're not good at being a dad, bro. I don't give a fuck about your stream. Why are you streaming? Why are you here, dude? Why are you here? Take the hint, bro. Go to prison. Like, don't do anything else. Don't fucking talk to your kids. Don't fucking stream. Don't post on Twitter. Do nothing. Go to prison, dude. Why are you here, dude? Like, Jesus.
Because if I was good at running Rumble Studio, I would have known that you can add the microphone, have that live, I guess, while the I don't know. What do you mean? Well, I'm not actually on. I didn't think I was actually in the thing yet. So
like I can't understand what he's thinking from his perspective here.
Hope you're doing well.
I'm not, dude. I'm pissed off to see you on this. Like I cannot understand what his thinking is here. I mean, the man has justifiably received a shit ton of hate in the last couple of days. I don't know why he's even on here. Like, go away. The sheer audacity to fucking hop up on the stream for an hour and a half. Now, I'm not going to put it all in this video, but I am going to sit through this whole hour and a half and punish myself and sit through whatever this piece of shit has to say. I'm almost certain this whole stream, I mean, simply due to the fucking title, I'm almost certain that this whole stream isn't going to show, like, what we want to hear from him. What boggles my mind is this shit right here. Pull your head out of your ass, people. He fucking had 26 grams of drugs with 5 children in the house. All children were not being well taken care of. I mean, even if there weren't drugs in the house, he'd have still been charged with child neglect because they weren't being taken care of. And then there were the drugs. And then there was the child who tested positive. And 650 of you thought this was good? Y'all need some fucking help, dude. The fact that you can support this shit is literally disgusting. There's no supporting this kind of behavior, and it's sickening that any of you have your heads so far fucking buried in the sand that you're okay with this shit. He shouldn't have a platform. I'm not normally for deplatforming someone. I am not saying fucking Rumble should ban him. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression needs to be a thing. The platform don't need to get involved. You, as the viewer, need to not fucking support this shit, dude. 650 fucking likes on this stream? That's 650 idiots. Like, really, dude?
We're here. We're here. It's time to get back and get back into the swing of things a little bit better. I was going to do this the other day and just kind of have a normal stream, probably a little shorter than we were doing, a little shorter than usual. But was going to have a little bit of a shorter stream, and then some things happened right before that stream that kind of needed to be addressed. But now,
Nick, you didn't address them. All you did was hop up on stream, say, yeah, that document's real, and fuck you. That's not addressing it. You didn't take accountability. You didn't say, oh yeah, I shouldn't have brought them drugs into my house. I shouldn't have exposed my children to them. All you did was get mad at us for knowing about it and for judging you for it. That's not addressing it.
That's been partly addressed. And I'm going to avoid most of the fucking questions about it and everything else, because my case, I can't talk about much. However, in true idiotic fashion, we're probably going to discuss things a little bit, at least in the abstract, because there's a lot of misunderstanding and misconception going on.
You can't misunderstand a court document, dude. There were 5,000 picograms of cocaine in your daughter's hair, 9-year-old daughter's hair. She didn't buy the cocaine. You did. You had 26 grams of this shit. That's not a misconception. I'm sure you're going to try and find a way in which this doesn't paint you as a piece of shit. But there's no way to avoid that, dude. If you want to be seen as something other than a piece of shit, don't be a piece of shit. And once you've fucked up, own that shit. You know, hey, I shouldn't have done that. I spiraled. I developed an addiction. I did some horrible shit. Whatever you need to say, but own it.
And basic lack of reading skills. And I will try, if I can, to address issues generically, as generically as possible, without getting specific into my case, which is definitely
reading skills, dude. All right, so the last video I recorded on the Rekieta Law channel, my mic was like dog shit, right? The video's understandable, but the mic is horrible. I might here in a second. I want to hear what he has to say, but I'm not going to let him talk his way out of this shit. If he's going to attempt to do that, then what we're going to do is I'm going to go right back to the documents and I'm going to reread for you what the court documents say. And he's going to claim, oh, you don't know how to read. No. I'm not misinterpreting information. I'm reading it verbatim off the document. A document you acknowledged as a genuine leak, which, by the way, was like horribly stupid. Like, if I'm Nick right now, the best thing I could have done was claim those documents were false. That the Kiwi Farms leak was some bullshit. It was all made up. That's the best thing you actually, realistically, the best thing he could have done was just say nothing. Don't get on stream. I promise you, that's what his lawyers are advising him to do. Is just like not get on stream, not say anything, right?
Definitely gonna go really well and not fuck me over in any way at all. Thanks, government.
Again, he said this shit again yesterday. Thanks, government. The government didn't give your children drugs. The government didn't buy 26 grams of fucking cocaine for you. That's the most pussy fucking bitch-made response. Thanks, government. No, dude. That's you. Government? God, how fucking bitch-made can you be? If you were man enough to fucking go out and buy all them drugs, bring them into your house, and expose your children to them, at least have the fucking spine to admit you did it. What are you gonna? Are you literally about to claim the police fucking planted 26 grams of cocaine in some random fucking streamer's house? You have 400,000 subs on YouTube, dude. You don't have. It's not like you're him. You're not him. The government doesn't know who you are, and they didn't give a fuck to try and frame you. You're just a guy, and not a good one. Don't you dare try to fucking pin this on anyone but yourself.
Koof straight away says, thank you for not killing yourself.
You know what? I was going to say something on this. I'm not going to. No. TOS. Never mind.
Thanks, Koof. The night is young. Just kidding. Holy shit, that was a joke.
So let me run this back. I mentioned in my last video, right? I showed a clip of Nick. This is 6-8 months ago now, when he was deep in his fucking substance issues, and he hopped up on stream and he started fucking mocking a guy who had messaged him, who was like suicidal, not feeling well, this, that, and the other. Don't even. You're not gonna fucking get any pity from us, dude. I don't want to hear this. Fucking. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Shit. Nah, dude. Go to prison. Just shut your mouth. Close the stream. Get in your cell and never fucking leave, dude.
That was a joke.
You're not funny.
All right, guys. This just briefly to address the elephant in the stream. There's an ongoing criminal case with me, as has been released in some ways. There's another ongoing matter that runs parallel to that. It involves my family, and people are very, very eager and keen to have a bunch of details about my children, which, I guess if that's what they want to do, that's what they're going to do. As far as that goes, anyone who wants this thing done and taken care of and expects me to have this thing worked out in some sort of quick fashion, welcome to the legal process. And
dude, I don't want you to work this out. I want you back in a cell. I want you locked up, and I want those kids put with a parent who's actually going to give a shit. I mentioned this in my last video. I'm an adopted child, but prior to that, I was the child of addicts. I know the kind of behavior addicts do. I know the abuse. I know the fucking neglect. I know all that shit. I want those children in a better place with a better parent, and I want you in a cell.
And the speed of government. It is not in the hands of us happy, idle citizens. It is in the hands of bureaucrats who actually have never passed up a cheese sandwich and never will. They take their...
And you've never passed up a gram of cocaine and never will. You fucking piece of shit.
Time on everything and blame you for it. They do. I don't know how else.
Like, I have a different level of animosity for this piece of shit here, right? Like, I covered, I Am Alex, I covered, Tech Lead. I did a video earlier today about Dr. Disrespect. Like, I have, I may not like the things that those people have done, but I don't have any, like, personal animosity because I don't fucking know them. I fucking hate this guy. And it really comes down to, I know what it's like to be an abused, neglected child of a drug addict, and that is something no child should ever have to experience. As a child, your parents are the only people in the world you have in your corner to protect you and to keep you safe and to show you how to live. And all you gave your children, since you found your success on YouTube and fucking fell into drugs and alcohol and never fucking crawled back out, all you've given them is pain. That's not some dad shit. That's some fucking abuser shit.
Else to say it, you're going to have to, at some point, encounter government in some way. And I pray to God it's not in the way that I've had to.
Dude, stop talking about this like you're some libertarian fucking hero fighting the good fight, fighting, fucking the big brother government out here trying. You aren't fighting the government. You brought drugs into your house. Why on earth are you so determined to pin this shit on the government like they hold any fault for the fucking life you exposed your children to? Take some accountability.
People are saying that I'm making statements like this as some sort of conspiracy sort of accusation, or saying that there is some sort of plot against me or whatever. I mean, I have no fucking idea. I haven't ever claimed that. Other people have suggested
I do know. There's literally no conspiracy against you. You brought drugs into your house. That's it. That's the end of the discussion. That's the entirety of the situation. You did it. What? Jesus Christ, man.
Shit like that. Go talk to them about those theories. As for me and my claims, they're very, very simple. I have constitutional rights. I stand accused by my government of acts to which I have not admitted. The government bears.
Of course you haven't admitted to them. Because you're a bitch-made little fucking soy boy who can't do it. I mean, let's see if I can pull up that clip, or at least a screenshot. I can almost type, I promise. The government do this to you, Nick? Did they put the ketamine and whiskey in your system that fuck you up like this? And keep in mind, this is a screenshot from the stream where he's jerking off in fucking stream. The government do this to you, Nick? Stop talking about the government. They didn't put the fucking cocaine up that giant fucking nose of yours. And they didn't put the whiskey in your fucking mouth. Stop talking about it like you didn't do it.
There's the burden of proving those.
Proof? Nick, you are a stupid fucking asshole. All the proof you recorded on your streams. Proof?
Acts beyond a reasonable doubt in the criminal.
Not to mention the 26 grams they fucking recovered at your house. That looks like proof to me. You're a lawyer, or were. That's proof. It was in your possession.
Matter, and a slightly lower but still high standard in the ongoing civil matter. Until they do those things, people will make up the decisions about me and any actions, alleged or unalleged, that they want under the circumstances. There's nothing I can do to prevent it. There's very little I can even do to address it.
Dude, I'm not even going to go any further in this stream. This is the most bitch-made shit I've ever seen. I was hoping that perhaps he was going to take at least a little bit of accountability in this. He doesn't. He's back to what he was saying in his last stream, where it's our fault, it's the government's fault, it's everyone's fault, but it's not his. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. He did it. The drugs were at his house. The government isn't foisting anything onto him. He's just an asshole. It's that simple. Alright guys, that's really all I have. I'm going to watch this whole stream at some point tonight. It's going to be awful. I doubt there's going to be anything in there worth fucking listening to. If there is, I'll clip it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't expect that to be the case. I'm mostly just on here because I'm A, astonished that he got back on the internet, and B, the fact that 600 people are okay with that. That if they don't know what he did to his children, tell them. If they do, you're an awful person for being okay with it. It's that simple. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I think I just hit 10 subscribers today. That's awesome. I know for like literally any channel that's nothing, but that's 10 subscribers for me in like 4 days. That's great. Thank you very much. Do me a favor, share my channel. I'm, the quicker I can get to 1,000 subs, the quicker I can get into the algorithm and actually start seeing some traction. I'll keep us up to date on Nick. I'm really looking forward to when he goes to trial. I'm gonna love watching those trial videos and watching him get convicted. Until then, I'll probably see you all tomorrow with another video.